What is up, Rocket Nation, and welcome back to episode number 180 of Elden Ring. In episode number 179, we have done it. We essentially beat the game after no less than 472 boss fights. It legitimately took 4 boss fights to get to where we stand today. The first was with Sir Gideon Ofnir, which wasn't really even a boss fight. We basically smashed him to the ground 3 times and he died. It was awesome. Then the next fight was against the first Elden Lord, Godfrey, and that one was a little bit harder, one would say. Next up was a fight with Radagon. Yeah, that is right, that Radagon. That one was pretty tough. The area of effect attacks, very difficult to deal with. And then last but not least, we faced off with something called the Elden Beast. And we ended up getting it on the first try. But that is going to leave us to where we are today. Let's jump right in. As always, if you guys enjoy the episode, make sure you guys give it a thumbs up. Share it on your favorite social media platform if you want others to enjoy it as well. And if you guys want to be notified when the next episode of whatever we're playing next goes live, all you guys got to do is be subscribed to the channel, click the little bell notification icon deal thing, and YouTube will take care of the rest. Now, I know what you guys are thinking. Rocket, where's your weapons? Rocket, why are you not wearing a helmet? I thought we would do something a little bit different today, y'all. Seeing as how we have kind of done a completionist playthrough of this game, and I'm not saying that we have, I'm not guaranteeing that we have done everything that you can possibly do, but I certainly feel like we have. I can't imagine anything that we've missed, anything that we've skipped by. I feel like we've taken care of all NPC quest lines for the most part. There is one that I can think of that we didn't really follow through, and that would be the Dung Eater. We kind of turned him into a puppet. Everybody else, I think, though, we've kind of done their entire storylines. So I thought today, maybe doing something a little bit different, seeing as how this is a completionist playthrough. Why not experience everything that we have to offer here as far as mending the Elden Ring? And then saving what I choose. This is my gut instinct. I don't know how any of these actually look. I don't know what ends up happening after this. But I think I've made a backup save, and we're going to go back through. We're going to do all of these. And then at the very end, we're just going to go with the one that I've already picked in my mind. And that'll be our actual ending to the game. But I wanted you guys to be able to see what happens if you do the other things. So without further ado, our first ending is going to require us to do something a little bit extra. It's not visible here with us right now, but we have sort of experienced a little bit of the quest line that is required. And that is going to require us to come over here to an old friend, Finger Maiden Hyetta. So let's go and check out Finger Maiden Hyetta real quick. Now, we have actually done this before in an alternate episode that we did a long time ago. But we actually seen what happens if we go beyond this door. But I thought, you know what? We got to see it all. So let's first talk to none other than the lovely Hyetta.
Go to the door ahead. After divesting yourself of your possessions, it will surely open, and the 3 fingers will welcome you.
Okay, so we must divest ourselves of all possessions, which means we're gonna get super naked right now. Ladies, you're welcome. It's happening. Yoink, yoink, yoink. There. Oh, take them pants off. Let's do this. Now, once you take off all the pants, then it allows you to open up this door. And after our encounter, we're clearly left scarred by the three fingers. Oh, look at our eyes. Look so cool. That is so cool. Essentially filled with the madness. And burnt. Our body a little bit singed. We're going to go ahead and put our clothes back on. I'm a little shy. I'm sorry. But let's get the clothes back on. All right. And then let's return to Hyetta and speak with Hyetta again. Now, before, once you did that, we had Melina with us. And when we sat down, Melina appeared out of nowhere and she would conversate with us and basically said that she could no longer travel with us. We weren't fitting to be a lord. And yeah. But now, because she's already thrown herself into the flame, no Melina. So let's go back over here and we can talk with this wonderful young lady.
The flame of chaos has nestled within you. Could you please rest your hand upon me? Burn me with the flame to make me your maiden.
All right. Touch Hyetta. There's also an action. We can just speak to her. Let's just speak to her first.
Could you please rest your hand upon me? Burn me with the flame to make me your maiden.
Okay, so she basically repeats herself. All right, let's touch Hyetta.
Oh, it burns. My eyes, they're melting.
Wow. Yeah, that is such good voice acting right there. Talk.
Thank you. I have touched them. The words of the three fingers. As your maiden, allow me to divine them. All that there is came from the one great. Then came fractures, and births, and souls. But the greater will made a mistake. Torment, despair, affliction, every sin, every curse, every one born of the mistake. And so, what was borrowed must be returned, melted all away with the yellow chaos flame, until all is one again.
Okay, so that's very interesting because she says, I have conversed with the three fingers, allow me to divine. And then everything post that is essentially the words of the three fingers.
Those who gave me grapes howled without words, saying they wished they were never born. Become their lord. Take their torment, despair, their affliction, every sin, every curse, and melt it all away. As the Lord of Chaos. No more fractures. No more birth.
She said, as the Lord of Chaos. And then, poof, up in flames, our maiden is gone. Just like that. The items that you get, the Frenzied Flame Seal and Frenzy Flame Stone. 5 Frenzy Flame Stones, as a matter of fact. Let's go in here and actually look at the Frenzy Flame Seal. Where is that at? Right there. It boosts Frenzy Flame incantation and causes slight madness buildup of 55. It scales E in strength, dexterity, intelligence, and D in faith. Has 0 requirements, so you can use this at level 1. Formless Sacred Seal bestowed by the Maiden of the Three Fingers. Enhances incantations of the Frenzied Flame. This seal is the mark of the Lord of Frenzied Flame. Scales incantations using strength, dexterity, intelligence, and faith all together. Very cool. Very, very cool. All right, and if we sit down, I do believe she'll just turn into a pile of ash. Yep, the fade to black, and now she is nothing but ashes. Yep, and then if we go from here and we go and talk to an old friend who sent us to her, Shabriri. Shabriri is actually the one that tells you to go there. And if you come back to where Shabriri is, Shabriri will have items on the ground, and it is essentially Yura's complete set, his whole armor set. The Iron Casa, the Ronin armor, which looks very cool, the Ronin gauntlets, the Ronin's greaves. Actually, those Ronin greaves might look very good on us now that I'm thinking about it. Ooh, where are they? Where's those Ronin greaves at? Apparently, they're pretty light. They're a little light. Ronin's greaves right there. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty good. Not gonna lie, that looks pretty good. There's a big old kneecaps on it. All right, sidetracked already. But now with that being done, I figured let's go back all the way to the Fractured America and let's see how the game ends if you approach this now. So already we can see there is no summoning sign for Ranni here at all. There's no summoning sign for Ranni. And when you approach, there's no other options. It just says, become Lord of Frenzied Flame. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Wow, look at that. Oh my Lord. So really taking on the burn it all down mentality. Okay. Is that it? Yeah, an achievement just popped for me. You guys can't see it on your screen, but on mine it just popped up. And essentially that was it. So that is the true burn it all down ending right there. Good Lord. All right, I'm gonna go ahead. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and skip through. We're gonna go ahead and skip through this. It says begin journey 2. If you do not start over now, you can choose to begin journey 2 later at the table of lost grace in round table hold. No, I do not. So, but we just burnt the place. Okay, it's not all burnt down. We take a look around here. No, they're still here. Will they talk to me?
I see.
Yeah, she's ready to do some spirit tuning.
Now.
He's ready to do some smithing. Yeah. So, yeah, it's like nothing happened. Like I didn't burn the whole world to the ground. But, this is not the ending that I'm choosing. Even though I think I look super cool right now. This is not the one that I choose. What I'm going to do is break away and I will bring you guys back and we'll look at one of the other endings. So I'll see you guys in just a second. All right, welcome back everybody. And as you can see, we have now reset everything. We are no longer the Lord of Frenzied Flame. And instead, we are going to check out a few of the other endings. So next one up, let's go and approach this here. Touch Fractured America, it says. And it says, Mend the Elden Ring. Let's see what this does.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a Tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall an age of fracture.
Oh, we look good. We look real good on that throne. All right, Rocket Nation, you just watched the Age of Fracture ending. Now, we are going to attempt to mend the Elden Ring with the Mending Rune of Perfect Order. Now, we obtained this rune, this Mending Rune, from doing Gold Mask questline to its completion. In case anybody is wondering, this was obtained through Gold Mask questline. Okay, so right away, that's different. That's now got like this perfect circle around the rune within America.
The fallen leaves tell a story.
Ooh.
Of how a Tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of order.
The Age of Order. And the tree was all gold. That was cool.
The fallen leaves tell a story of how a Tarnished became Elden Lord. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Our seed will look back upon us and recall the age of the Duskborn.
All right, now we have seen 4 different endings now. One was the Frenzied Flame. One was just mending the Elden Rune. One was using the Mending Rune of the Perfect Order. And one was using the Mending Rune of the, what was it? What was it? The, that last one was the Mending Rune of the Death Prince. So now we are going to go with what I chose for my ending in the game here. I wanted this, we worked very hard on the Ronnie questline along the way. So let's see what happens when we summon Ronnie in here. Let's go.
The battle is over, I see. I do solemnly swear to every living being and every living soul. Now cometh the age of the stars. 1,000-year voyage under the wisdom of the moon. Here beginneth the chill night that encompasses all, reaching the great beyond. Into fear, doubt, and loneliness, as the path stretcheth into darkness. Well then, shall we? My fair consort eternal.
That leaves much open there. I like that one a lot. Yeah, that's a good choice. Okay. All right, Rocket Nation. So there you have it. There is our chosen ending for Elden Ring. I absolutely adored this playthrough. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I want to give you guys a big thank you and so much appreciation shown to you guys for keeping coming back every episode for 180 episodes and over 117 hours of work to get where we are today. And absolutely, this is by far my favorite thing that I've done in all of my content creation career, going on 6 years now. I gotta say, this is my favorite piece of work that we've ever done together. And truly, truly thank you guys from the bottom of my heart for joining me, guys, through every episode. It's insane to go back and see all the views on all of these episodes and you guys that keep coming back and supporting the channel. I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for the last time. I guess this is it. Thank you guys so much for joining me for yet another episode of Elden Ring. As always, if you guys enjoyed it, make sure you give it a thumbs up. Share it on your favorite social media platform if you want others to enjoy it as well. And if you guys want to be notified when the next episode of the next game that we're going to play here on the channel goes live, all you got to do is be subscribed to the channel, click the little bell notification icon deal thing, and YouTube shall take care of the rest. Thank you guys so much. And as always, remember, life is short, pause save, and I will see you in the next episode.